Thank you for taking the time to watch the following video about the best products of this year. With so many products available, which one is the right model for you? The purpose of this video is to provide you the best choices available today. We have conducted many hours of research and comparisons, along with in-depth reviews from homeowners just like you that have purchased these products in the past. We feel that the following video will help you make a more decisive decision. Make sure to check the products links below in the description. Let's get started.
MSR liquid fuel stoves convert a liquid fuel into a gas for fast, efficient and clean cooking. Before you can run your stove each time, you must assemble the stove, pump and fuel bottle, then check to ensure there are no leaks. If your stove or pump is leaking, please perform a maintenance check before igniting it. Most models of MSR liquid fuel stove share many of the same steps involved when priming and running the stove. The Dragonfly, however, uses a unique flame control system and must be operated differently. Stove and pump maintenance instruction can be found at msrgear.com. It is important to only use MSR fuel bottles as they are designed to work specifically with MSR pumps. Fill your MSR fuel bottle to the fill line with the appropriate fuel for your stove model. All models of MSR liquid fuel stove can accept white gas, however some models can accept several other fuel types too. Please refer to your stove's instructions or visit msrgear.com for information on what other fuels you can use with your stove. After filling the fuel bottle, insert the pump and tighten it firmly. Close the pump control valve. To set up your stove, unfold the leg support so the stove is stable and balanced. If you have the MSR Dragonfly stove, swivel the burner head when opening the supports. Unfold the flame adjuster handle and close the valve fully. To connect the stove to the pump, completely insert the brass end of the fuel line into the pump and secure it in place with the latch arm. If it is hard to insert the fuel line, the pump's fuel bushing may require lubricating. To pressurize the bottle, pump 20 to 30 strokes or until the plunger offers firm resistance. Before every use, check there is no fuel on the bottle, pump, fuel line or burner. Leaking or spilled fuel can ignite easily and burn you. Never disconnect the fuel line from the pump while the stove is alight. Position the bottle so it is as far away from the stove as possible. Keep combustibles 4 foot away from all sides. Before the stove can operate, it is necessary to preheat or prime the stove. This process heats the generator loop and converts the liquid fuel to a gas for efficient burning. Place your MSR stove on the heat reflector. This is included as an accessory with your stove. Turn on the pump control valve slightly, allowing a half spoonful of fuel to pass through the jet and into the priming cup, then close the valve. If you have a Dragonfly stove, turn the pump control valve on fully, then turn the flame adjuster valve to allow a half spoonful of fuel to pass through the jet, then close the flame adjuster valve. With your face and body back from the stove, reach out and ignite the stove. On the Whisperlight stove, the fuel should be ignited from the priming cup. On the Simulite stove, the fuel collects in the top of the stove. Hold a flame to the burner head to ignite. In the XGK and Dragonfly stoves, the fuel collects in the burner head and on a wick in the body of the stove. Ignite the fuel by holding a flame through the holes in the stove body. Wait about 2 minutes for the preheat flame to reduce in size. When you can see the flame is reducing in size, open the pump control valve half a turn before the flame dies entirely. After 10 seconds, a steady blue flame should form. If you have a Dragonfly stove, use the flame adjuster control valve to regulate the flow of fuel until you are ready to turn off your stove. Once you have a steady blue flame, slowly open the control valve or flame adjuster valve to increase fuel and heat before the blue flame goes out. If the flame goes out, turn off the stove and wait 5 minutes before relighting. To simmer on your MSR liquid fuel stove, turn down the pump control valve to lower the heat. The flame intensity is dictated by the pump control valve in conjunction with the pressure of the bottle. In some cases, to achieve optimal simmering, you may need to pump your bottle fewer times during preparation. This creates lower pressure in your fuel bottle. Due to the Dragonfly's unique flame adjuster design, simmering can be controlled accurately and easily using the flame adjuster control valve. An aluminium heat reflector is included as an accessory with every MSR liquid fuel stove. Fitting this around your stove reduces boil times and improves performance in both calm and gusty conditions. After you have finished using your stove, simply turn off the pump's control valve and wait for the flame to die out. Wait a further 5 minutes for the stove to cool down before touching it. For further information on using your MSR stove, please visit msrgear.com.
When heading into the backcountry, you need a compact, high-performance stove that won't let you down regardless of weather conditions. The new WindBurner personal stove system is built with award-winning technology that allows it to operate flawlessly in weather that shuts other stoves down. MSR's most compact personal stove system combines this windproof technology with the ultimate convenience of a fully integrated system that is so fast and reliable it will change how you cook and brew in the backcountry. The WindBurner stove system packs in everything you need to boil water fast anywhere. Inside, the 1-liter pot nests the canister stand, the stove burner, a 4-ounce or 110-gram isopro fuel canister, and a small cloth to protect the pot and burner head. Its 16-ounce bowl snaps onto the outside, and accessories like the WindBurner coffee press and hanging kit also pack neatly away. The WindBurner's pot is made of light, rugged aluminum and connects securely to the stove. It features an insulated cozy that is wrapped in heat-resistant fabric that won't singe over time. The lid features drinking and straining ports, so you can sip hot meals and drinks when the temperatures drop or the winds kick up. Both the lid and bowl are BPA-free and heat-resistant. Quick to break down, light and compact, the whole system stores easily in your pack. Our goal was to make a stove system that was as convenient and easy to use as it was fast and efficient. The WindBurner stove uses MSR's radiant burner technology. These burners provide far more wind resistance than conventional burners and are difficult to blow out, even when the pot is removed. In addition, the WindBurner stove operates on 100% primary air, drawing all the oxygen it needs through ports near the burner. This allows the pot's heat exchanger to completely enclose and protect the flame from wind and maximize heat. A pressure regulator ensures the stove offers consistent performance at altitude, in cold weather, and with a nearly empty canister. The result? In real-world conditions, the WindBurner stove system boils water faster than the competition, using less fuel. Even in 12-mile-an-hour winds, the WindBurner boils in just 2 minutes 45 seconds, when other stoves slow or fail to boil altogether. With the WindBurner's compact, integrated convenience, fast boil times, and incredible fuel efficiency, you'll carry less fuel and less weight in your pack, making the WindBurner the ultimate personal stove system for performance you can count on anywhere your adventures take you.
Hey guys, today we're talking about the Jetboil MiniMo system. Now the MiniMo is Jetboil's most popular regulated cook system, and I'm going to show you what it's all about. The MiniMo is a fantastic personal cook system that weighs in at just 14.6 ounces, but still gives you a 6,000 BTU burner stove with Jetboil's regulator technology and unbeatable simmer control. So the great thing about the MiniMo is how everything packs together. You've got this bottom cover that doubles as a measuring cup and bowl. Then you've got the cup here that holds everything else. The top lid, the fuel stabilizer, fits right in there. A 100-gram fuel canister and the stove itself fit right in the cup. So then you just build the system. Screw the stove into the fuel canister. The cooking cup locks into place. Then you've got your measuring cup and bowl, and then you've got the lid. Easy. The big story with the MiniMo is the redesigned cooking cup and handles. It comes with a 1-liter short flux ring cooking cup and insulated cozy, and as the name suggests, it's shorter and a bit wider than before, so you get a better spoon angle. So that just means it's easier than ever to cook and eat straight out of the cup since you can get more of your spoon in there. The metal handles here on the side are super sturdy and they're insulated so you won't burn your hands, and they really just go a long way towards making this thing really usable. Now the cup itself has this great drink-through lid with a pour spout and a strainer, so you can use it as a cup for coffee or to strain pasta. And the bottom cover doubles as a measuring cup or a bowl, so you have everything you need to make a meal for yourself all right here. So it's the perfect size system for one person, and the flux ring technology on the cup make it really fuel efficient. It'll boil a half a liter of water in just 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and one of these 100-gram fuel canisters will let you do that 24 times. Jetboil makes the most advanced regulator valves in the industry. They engineer them to allow for 4 full turns of the valve spindle for incremental fuel flow adjustment and consistent heat output from a light simmer all the way to a rolling boil. Here's what that means. A lot of other stoves on the market go from closed to fully wide open with 1 turn of the spindle, so you either get a tiny flame that won't cook any of your food or a full-bore inferno that burns everything. Not so with the MiniMo. It also means you can boil water for coffee in an instant and then cook perfect scrambled eggs all on the same stove. The other great thing about the MiniMo's regulator technology is that it helps it perform better in cold weather. It's rated for consistent performance down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, so you don't have to worry about it not working well when it's cold outside. Now beyond that, you get a reliable push button igniter and a fuel stabilizer, and the MiniMo is compatible with a whole host of Jetboil accessories, like the Grande coffee press, pot support, and frying pan. So all in all, with the MiniMo, you get an incredible personal cook system. You get a really powerful burner that'll boil water quickly, but still has unbeatable simmer control and packs down really small. The shorter cup size makes it easier than ever to cook and eat out of the same vessel, and you won't have to sacrifice weight for cooking performance in the backcountry.